The changes we're going to see on this area here is this is going to be our very first growing area. For one thing, we're going to take down some of these smaller oak trees. We've got hundreds and hundreds of oak trees on these 21 acres, and some of them are over 100 years old. These younger oak trees, I'm not going to fret too much about taking them down. We need the sunlight here because this is going to be one of our two areas. We're going to take down this little olive tree right here. We have to remove all of these weeds. We have to start bringing in a bulldozer to clean up this terracing. 20, 30 years ago, the Smothers Brothers owned this property, and they had this terraced already for vineyard. And that 20 years ago, the terracing has degraded a little bit. We're going to clean it up and start planting. First, once we get these smaller trees down, graded, we're going to take a soil test, find out what we got in the soil, find out what's not in the soil, good and bad, the good, bad, and ugly. Amend the soil. We'll continually work with it, improving it season by season, crop by crop. That's what we do. We're going to be using a lot of compost, a lot of vermiculture, worm castings. We're going to be having crazy big compost piles and windrows of compost. We're going to be taking the kitchen scraps back from Manresa and composting them. We're going to be having a lot of animals on the farm: sheep, pigs, goats, chickens, a couple of dairy cows. We're going to be using those manures in the compost, get them out into the fields. And it's going to end up here, in my opinion, looking a lot like some beautiful terraced gardens in Tuscany or the south of France, or even the kick-ass terraces of Machu Picchu. I mean, this is going to be, I envision just beautiful crops, beautiful animals, people working, living here, producing food, not only for the restaurant, but for ourselves, our families, and the lucky few people that might get a gourmet CSA share out of us.